Hey, you want to make...
Okay, so just making a little video to let everybody know what's going on this week in GTA Online. Um, there's really some interesting things as far as bonuses and stuff that you get for signing in. There are a lot of discounts on a lot of things. Some of them I don't think are worth owning. Some are great, depending on whether you own them or not. So we'll kind of go down a list and give you an idea of what's going on. So as you can see, I signed in, I walked outside, it said, oh, you've unlocked the green wireframe bodysuit. Okay, I don't really like the wireframe bodysuits, but hey, it's free, so it's doesn't really matter. You get one for free in your inventory to go with the other wireframe bodysuits we already owned for signing in. But here's what it says is new on the website of the Rockstar Social Club. New inventory at Southern San Andreas Super Autos, plus Red Dead Redemption 2 digital pre-order bonus, GTA dollars double offer, GTA dollars double dollars on an RP on remix adversary modes, and more. So what it amounts to is they've added the Ruiner, so the Impante Ruiner, the Volcan Prairie, and the Karen Futo to the San Andreas, Southern San Andreas Super Autos website. So once again, they didn't give us any new vehicles. What they gave us were old vehicles that we could already steal off the street for free, and you can now pay $9, $10, or $25,000 for them. Now they did add some additional liveries on them, but these are not cars that you're going to go out and win races with. If you like the way they look, because you know the one looks like a Camaro or a Trans Am or whatever, fine, buy one. You'll have a little decorative vehicle to drive and free roam, but none of these are fast enough to be effective for escaping people in free roam. None of them are good enough to win any races or do anything like that. So keep in mind, if you're buying them, it's just because you're a car collector and you like the way they look. Otherwise, they're really not worth owning. It is saying that the new liveries are also available on the Maibatsu Penumbra, the DeClass Mamba, and the Invetero Coquette Classic. Again, those are all cars I've owned. I don't even think I own any of them anymore, simply because they weren't good enough to keep as far as performance goes. Let's see, for signing in this week, so anytime between today and October 15th, you earn $300,000 cash bonus that they'll pay you next week. Also, they say that if you have not done the Stone Hatchet or Double Action Revolver challenges, that they're dishing out double. So if you've already completed them, it says play GTA Online and receive a 250,000 bonus next week. Or no, sorry, anytime this week. Let's see, let me read that again. So the challenges are dishing out double. If you've already completed them, play GTA Online to receive your bonus $250,000 anytime this week. If you have yet to uncover them, do it this week. Earn $250,000 upon completion, plus a bonus of $250,000 next week. So I'm not sure, if you haven't done both of them, if it's going to pay you $250,000 for the Stone Hatchet, and then a bonus of $250,000 for the Stone Hatchet, and then $250,000 for the Double Action Revolver, and then a bonus of $250,000. I'm betting, since it's Rockstar, it's going to be a single $250,000 bonus for doing them next week, rather than $500,000 total. But who knows? It's one of those things. It sounds like for signing in this week, you get $300,000 just for signing in. For having done the Stone Hatchet or Revolver challenge, you get another $250,000, so you're guaranteed about $550,000 just because you signed in this week. So that's not a bad deal. If they pay $250,000 for each of the two challenges, well, then it's $800,000. So somewhere between $550,000 and $800,000 just for signing in. The other thing it says is if you've bought a digital copy of Red Dead Redemption, by signing in this week, you get $1 million. I think is what it said. Where was that? Players who pre-ordered any digital edition of Red Dead Redemption 2 from the PlayStation or Microsoft Store by October 15th can jump in GTA Online anytime this week and earn extra cash bonus of GTA dollars $1 million. Any players who have already pre-ordered digital editions of Red Dead Redemption 2 are also eligible to unlock this bonus cash just by playing GTA Online. So whether you buy it now or already have bought it, it does have to be a digital edition. If you ordered a disc, they aren't giving you any bonuses. So if you ordered a physical disc, they don't want you to get bonuses. So that's kind of cheesy of them. But all right. As far as discounts on other things, so lots of money for signing in. So anywhere from 550,000 to 800,000, all the way up to maybe 1.8 million, depending on if you bought digital copies of Red Dead Redemption 2. So again, if you sign in this week, it's well worth doing. As far as discounts, there's a 25% off the after hours clothing, 25% off your nightclub add-ons and renovations. So whether that's adding garages, if that's adding storage, dancers, dry ice, changing your club name, changing your club interior, all of that stuff is 25% off. So if you need to add garages to your nightclub, now's the time to do it. You can literally add garages to your nightclub, and for a little over $200,000, you can add 30 car spaces to your garage. So that's a good thing to do if you need spaces for cars, because that's a good deal. Also, the executive garages on your CEO offices are 35% off. Those are a bit expensive, but still a good way to get 20 cars at a time. All of the 10-car garages that are just separate garages are on sale. So you're looking at 35% off. So you're looking at, $70,000 to about $87,000. You can get 10-car garages if you haven't already bought them. So that's a good way to expand your storage space. The Elitist travel website, literally everything on that website is on sale. I'm not sure why they did that. One thing I can tell you, while the Sea Sparrow is an okay helicopter to have, it's not one of the best helicopters in the game, but at under 1.2 million, it's not horrible. The rest of these vehicles on this website, unless you're doing air races, the Vestra is a really good one for air racing. Other than that, the rest of these planes, you can either steal them for free, they come with your yacht. Most of them you can steal. The ones that are hangar ones, like the Ultralight, the Howard, the Seabreeze, none of those are really worth owning in my opinion. I have bought every single one of those, and I never use them for anything. So I don't know that I would waste my money on any of them. If you want them, great, they're on sale. But reality is, the Blimp, the Alpha Z1, all of those, you're probably never going to use them. Let's see, what else do they have? Executive garages, 10-car garages, Elitist. The Southern San Andreas, like I said, they added the 3 cars. You can see $9,000, $10,000, $25,000. You can steal all these for free, so why you'd want to pay for them, I don't know. Just find one on the street and steal it. You'll get the same liveries and upgrades. Let's see. As far as the legendary motorsports cars, they have some of those on sale. As you can see, the Ocelot Swinger. While it's a great looking car, performance-wise, it's not good. Dinka Jester Classic, same thing. Great looking car, performance-wise, not good. Ocelot Pariah, okay looking car. Performance wise, it's the fastest thing in its class, so it's actually a good buy. If you don't have one, I would buy one of those, because for sports car racing, for driving around in free roam, extremely fast. It's the second fastest car in the game, so you might as well get one if you don't have one, because it's actually a pretty good deal. As far as your Dynasty 8, like I say, the garages are on sale, and let's see if we can go high end. So you can see on the garages, I own most of them, so you won't see them, but you can see this is one of the most expensive garages, and it's only $87,750, and they go all the way down to South Shambles is like only $105,000 regular price, so it's going to be somewhere around $70,000. If you need 10-car garages, buy them now because it's a good deal. Same goes for your nightclub garages and your CEO garages. That's the ones that are on sale. So they're putting a lot of stuff on sale. The Ocelot Swinger, the Festival Bus, the Vapidometer GTX, the Autark, the Pariah. Of those, the only one I would buy if you don't have it is the Pariah. The rest of them, they're just eye candy. You collect them if you want them. Normally when Rockstar does these kind of discounts and sales, they're trying to get you to spend all your money because an update's coming. And that means that they want you to spend all your money so that when the update's out,
hey there, it's your partner,
Shark card to be able to buy what you want. So be careful what you buy, because, for example, on the nightclub, if you bought a bare bones nightclub, didn't do any of the additions as far as garages, storage, all that stuff, you can spend over $2 million even on sale, adding dry ice and dancers and changing your nightclub name and doing the interior upgrades or whatever. You can spend $2 to $3 million in an instant. If you don't have the money just to blow, you might not want to do it, because the reason Rockstar does these sales, they want you to spend all your in-game cash so that whenever the next update comes out, you're broke and you need a shark card to be able to buy the new content. So just be aware of that. There's literally nothing new in the game today. Literally nothing is new. As far as money-making opportunities, they took away all the double pay on terabyte jobs, things like that. What we have on double GTA dollars and RP for jobs, it's going to be the adversary mode remixes that they did. And I hate to say it, but I don't play any of them because I don't like adversary modes. And most of these adversary modes they did, they made them worse. Well, in fact, every one of them, they made them worse than the originals. So when you look at these, we've got, Hunting Pack. So you look at the Hunting Pack, the remix is rated in the 70s, low 70s to mid 70s. The old version was rated in the high 70s and low 80s. So they actually took what was one of the better adversary modes and they made it worse. It's still rated in the 70s, so it's not horrible, but again, you can actually make more money doing terabyte work and VIP work alternating than you will on your adversary modes, because of the amount of time they take, and the fact that if you're playing in one that has 2, 3, or 4 teams and you're not on the winning team, you don't make the fantastic money that everybody likes to advertise on YouTube. You wind up making pretty bad money. Also, look at the Trading Places remix. The old one was rated in the mid to high 50s. The new one is all rated in the high 40s, low 50s. So again, they took a bad adversary mode, made it worse. Same is going to go for the Sumo one. If you look at the Sumo one, they're all pretty much rated in the 70s, but the new one is all rated in the 60s. So again, they made it worse. So they redid it to improve it and made it even worse. Same goes with the running back. You can see the old ones were all rated in the high 70s. The new ones rated in the 50s and 40s. So they made it a whole lot worse. That's why I say I won't do those. But just be aware, if you like the adversary modes, that's one way you can make money. Also, they have double money on the money that's going to the safe of your nightclub. Unfortunately, that's passive, so there's really nothing you can do other than trade DJs or do things like that to get your money up. If you have it earning maximum, instead of $10,000 every 48 minutes, you can get $20,000 every 48 minutes. So it's worth paying to trade a DJ to earn $20,000 every 48 minutes, because you'll still net $10,000 off of it. So like here, mine's already maxed out from the last time I was online, but we'll show you. Whenever you go into your nightclub management, it says daily income is $20,000. So when I hit that 48-minute mark, it's going to drop $20,000 in my safe. So it's worth doing that. You know, if you let it go down, it'll go down to $18,000. You can then promote your club or just simply pay to change DJs for $10,000. Get it back up to 20. It's well worth doing that promotion. For the $20,000 that you'll get. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else going on? Yeah, not really. Oh, they do have the events. With the new thing, the new social club, they've kind of screwed it up where you can't see the daily events without going to a different page. I don't know why they didn't list it. Here we go. You've got the premium races Techno, which is locked to the Deluxo. So that's the one where only the top 3 places, well, the top 2 places get paid. The third place breaks even. The other 5 people in the game lose $20,000. So that's one I don't play either, because again, you're not guaranteed to pay out. You're more than likely going to lose $20,000 unless you're just really good at racing. The time trial is Storm Drain. So check that out if you like doing that. So far, I've almost never been able to get those because the game will throw in extra traffic or other things to make it hard for you to win those. But normally doing it on one of your motorcycles is the way to go. Let's see. And that's it. So basically everything else is the same. So there's no missions, there's no terabyte jobs, there's no heists or anything that are double money. Those are the things that when they're double are really good payouts. But the biggest thing is make sure you sign in at least twice, because I found that on my characters, if I don't sign in twice, it'll often not register me as being signed in and I won't get those bonuses. So I always sign in the first time, walk outside like I did, make sure that I get whatever it is, hang out a little bit, you can change outfits to make sure it's saved. So if you want, you can go into your style, change your outfit, walk until you see the little circle in the bottom right hand corner. Now you know your game's saved. And that way you know that it's registered that you've been online. And then you go back online the second time, later that day or the following day, and that's when it's going to give you the ability to get that bonus. Because like I say, it's saying $300,000 for signing in. If you bought a digital copy of Red Dead Redemption, it's $1 million bonus for signing in. I don't know if they're going to stack those two or not. They might not. You never know with Rockstar. Then they say again, for the Stone Hatchet and the double action revolver challenges, do those. You get paid the standard $250,000 for doing the challenge if you hadn't already done them. Then it says it's going to pay you a $250,000 bonus next week. If you've already done them, it says it's going to pay you a $250,000 bonus this week. I don't know if that's one $250,000 bonus for both, for the two, or if it's two separate $250,000 bonuses. They didn't really specify, so I'm going to count on only getting one bonus. But if they give us a second bonus, cool. So literally by signing in today, even if you've done those challenges already, you're looking at least $550,000 in bonuses just for signing in this week. It could be 800,000, it could be 1,800,000, depending on if they stack everything. I'm not counting on that because I didn't buy Red Dead Redemption 2 in digital. But all right, so that's pretty much everything we're looking at. I'm not going to go get the Ruiner or the Futo or the Prairie and look at the liveries. I don't want to own those cars, so I'm not going to do it. Like I say, if you want to make money this week, your best bet is still doing terabyte jobs and VIP work, even at single money. You can make $250,000 an hour grinding those. That's still better than pretty much everything that they've got available for us to do this week. It's a shame that we've now had several weeks now where Rockstar has given us zero new content. They haven't given us anything that's really great money-making jobs. Last week, we had the terabyte jobs were doubled. That was fine. Got pretty bored with that, so I hadn't been on for the last 3 days. Just because you can only do the same 4 jobs so many times without getting completely bored with them. But that's basically what's new today. So enjoy it, but keep in mind when Rockstar puts, I've never seen them put an entire website on sale. I've never seen them have so many discounts on garages and properties at one time. For some reason, Rockstar wants you to spend all your money, so keep that in mind. Rockstar always has a reason for doing stuff like that. They want you to spend all your money. That would normally indicate some kind of a big update coming that's going to need a lot of money on it. So my thing is, only buy the things you really want, unless you just are loaded. Even me, I've got over 200 million. There's nothing I'm buying today. I might add a garage to my nightclub. I already own as many 10-car garages that I can get. I already have the garages on my CEO warehouse maxed out, so I can't really add any of that. See, if I go to my nightclub, I can go to storage. See if I add a floor. So instead of 414,000, it's 311,000. I really don't need more storage. I'm not going to do that much with my nightclub stuff. It's just not worth doing to me. So again, if I add a garage in here, it's only $110,000 to add another garage. It's $226,000 to add 2. So to get 20 cars of storage, it's $250,000. That's probably worth doing. I could probably use the garage space, so that's fine. Let's see the dancers. That's the dry ice. Okay, so I think I will buy the one garage. So that added 10 more cars to my that I can put in my inventory. On these profiles, I tend to be pretty maxed out on my main characters. But other than that,
Hey there, it's your partner.
God, I wish we could turn off the phone calls. So let's see. So I now have one empty garage that'll hold 10 more cars. I could add 2. I might do that before the week's over, but I might wait for them to go on a better sale too, because sometimes they'll put stuff on for 50% off. But that's pretty much it. Like I say, they've got a lot of things on discount. As far as the Elitist travel website, I wouldn't buy any of them. As far as the cars, the Pariah is the one to buy. The rest of them, buy them if you like the way they look, but they won't perform well enough to really do you much good in free roam or in races. And other than that, that's it. It's the sign-in bonuses is what we're getting. 3 cars we can get for free you can now pay for, and then we're getting lots of sign-in bonuses this week. So that's pretty much it. I wish Rockstar would actually give us some new content, something more interesting to do. But right now they're basically into just redoing old adversary modes and giving us cars we've already been able to have in the game since the game came out. So enjoy it, and we'll see you around next time.